CADAS stands for Cumbria Alcohol Drugs Advisory Service. We were established in 1979 and we're very much about supporting the entire community, so 0 to 100. We actually provide recovery support services, so when somebody's ready to make a recovery, to make a kind of change in their life, then we have paid staff and volunteers who will spend time with that person and work with them on their recovery. So they'll set goals together, and that might be about abstinence or harm reduction, but very much it's always about change. And then we do an awful lot of work in schools with them for young people. So we'll run teacher training sessions so that teachers can deliver more kind of health and wellbeing, drug alcohol education in schools, but we'll also go in and deliver it ourselves.
It's the sort of organisation that people often don't know about until they need us. People don't set out in life for that to happen to themselves. It happens because of lots of different reasons. There's always an underlying reason for a problem to develop and for people to struggle with these things. So we help people to look at those and to find new ways of managing their problems in a more healthy way. And it gives people an opportunity to just come, get out of the house, socialise, have some contact with other people, which is really important because often people in addiction can be very isolated as well, or only have like a very small circle of acquaintances. Volunteers are like the lifeblood of our organisation. So without them, we don't have people to deliver the service. We also see volunteering as part of the recovery process. So people who've got lived experience of drug and alcohol problems want to help other people that are going through a similar journey.
So we needed a volunteer coordinator. So that's what we went to United Utilities pipeline bid for. So we've been really lucky, we've got 3 years worth of funding, and we've used that funding to cover the majority of the salary of a volunteer coordinator that's going to establish a really strong volunteering platform for us, and then in turn it's going to enable us to kind of see more clients and support people in recovery in West Cumbria.
What happened in 2011, I referred myself to CADAS because both of my sons have had misuse problems in the past. And due to them both starting to use illegal drugs, I started using alcohol really to manage my way of coping, really. It was my way of sort of blocking out things, being able to manage and just sometimes just getting through the night. So I became a service user myself, in a sense. Got support for around about 18 months to 2 years. So they supported myself, my husband and my daughter. With really sort of learning some coping strategies and knowing how to manage in the moment. And I wanted to give something back to CADAS. So I'd done a few training courses. So I did the stage ones, which was around learning about alcohol and illegal drugs and why people use substances. And then I went on to do what we call the stage twos, which was an 18-week training course, which led me to become a volunteer for what we call the PSI, which is the adult recovery. And I'm still a volunteer now.
We work with people really to find their own resources, whether that's internal resources or external support networks that can help them, and we're part of that. And I guess the bottom line really is to help people find their own self-worth again.
It's not about just the drugs, it's about the effect on the community and the families. And I think for me, as I was a service user myself and my families used the service, I think if we were to lose CADAS, I think it would impact on the people that use the service, but also the families as well.